Hey guys, welcome to day 79 of playing Persona 4 Golden in real time. Today is June 28th, so let's go ahead and see what the gang is up to today. So, starting off, getting synced up as usual. Here I come strolling down the stairs again. Hey yo, Daisuke's been acting kinda weird. I get the feeling he's up to something. Oh well, we got practice today, right? I'll see you around. Maybe you should show up to basketball practice after school. Alright, it is after school, so I'm supposed to be going to basketball practice now. Classes have ended for today. You are waiting for Rize to recover. However, I think we spent enough time hanging out with them a bit recently, so instead we're gonna breeze right past them and spend some time with Yumi. Oh, Yukun. Since you have Phoenix, a persona of the Sun Arcana, you two might get along well. You feel your relationship with Yumi is going to become closer soon. Will you spend the afternoon at drama club practice? I mean, sure thing. You're working hard, huh? Yumi smiles weakly. I'm sorry, but you should go to practice by yourself. I have to go somewhere. I'll drop by if I can make it. I mean, I think she's getting enough drama on her own. Yasugami High Drama Club. You participated in the acting exercises. You thoroughly practice expressing a variety of emotions. Your expression has increased. And Yumi's nowhere to be found. Yumi isn't here. The lead role Yumi is supposed to play for the concours is being played by the vice president. Did Yumi go to the hospital? You decide to visit the hospital after practice ended. I mean, worst case scenario, I can just pick up a shift as a janitor. Inaba Municipal Hospital hallway. Yumi is sitting here, looking gloomy. Yukun, why are you... Let's say... I was worried about you. Yukun. Yumi looks happier. I'm sorry. You came because I didn't show up to practice, right? Mom collapsed. She works from sun up to sundown, and then she comes here to look after him every day. The doctor says exhaustion. She'll be released from the hospital soon, but... she's pushing herself too far. She's so stupid. I mean, I feel like these are kind of taking the mom's side, so I guess let's go and say it must have been tough. It is. Nothing matters anymore. Now I have to look after Mom like she looked after him. If I don't quit the drama club and get a job, Mom will just make herself sick again working all the time. I'm stepping down from my role. The lead role, I had all my lines memorized. My script is full of notes. I practiced by myself all this time. But there's no point now. Nothing goes my way. It's all because of my parents. They're both holding me back. I mean, it is important to, take care of your own mental health, so let's say, take care of yourself too.
Thank you.
You didn't seem very reliable when we first met, but you're pretty kind after all. Okay, that was a bit of a backhanded compliment, but I guess that's the best we're gonna get. Yumi smiles and looks relieved.
I'm sorry.
For complaining like this. It's not like you have anything to do with what's happening in my life. I mean, let's go ahead and say yes, I do. In for a penny, in for a pound? Huh, it's nice to hear you say that, though. Yumi blushes. It seems you were able to support Yumi in a time of need. You feel that your relationship with Yumi has deepened slightly. Alright, another social rank. The Yumi Ozawa social link has reached level 5. Your power to create personas of the Sarn Arcana has grown. I'm going to visit my mom's room now.
I'll see you at school.
Yumi walks off sadly. You decide to go home. Yeah, I mean, I guess it'd be bad if I was working as a janitor, I cross paths with her again, and it just looks like I came in for work. You can work as a tutor today. Alright, let's go ahead and see if there's anything in the fridge. You open the fridge. There's a side dish from Junes. Eat it? I mean, I feel like if I did and it was Nanako's, I'd never be able to forgive myself. You left it alone. Let's go ahead and save that I made the right decision. And then head out, wander the streets for someone to hang out with. I mean, where will you go? Let's go to the shopping district. I imagine this is going to work out better than it sounds like a plan like that would be. Let's see. Adachi. Oh, it's you. What are you doing out so late? I'm doing overtime. Sometimes it sucks to be a grown-up. If it was daytime, they wouldn't know if I slocked off a little. Oops. Whoa, too far, Adachi. Well, you should go home before it gets too late. Adachi seems busy. You should talk to him again when he looks like he has more time. Alright, for now, I guess let's just go ahead and see what else is over here. More winding down wandering paths. So there's Yosuke. Let's go ahead and see if anyone's at the riverbank. Alright, just a fox. Or, not a fox, a dog. I mean, I'd hang out with a fox though if it had like a apron or something. The dog is digging at the ground with a single-minded determination that is admirable. Alright. Where will you go? Let's go ahead and we'll hang out with Yosuke. Gotta climb up this hill again. But for Yosuke, I'll climb any hill, as long as it's pretty reasonable. Huh? Hey you, what are you doing here? I just got off my shift. If you're bored, maybe you wouldn't mind talking for a while. Yosuke seems bored. You might appreciate it if you talked with him. Since you have Pixie, a persona of the Magician Arcana, you feel you could be closer. Will you spend the evening with Yosuke? Alright! That's what I'm talking about. Yosuke seems happy.
What kept you?
That reminds me, did you have curry after the school campout? We had curry for dinner last night, and for a second there, I lost all my appetite. But then as soon as I ate some, it was so delicious. It was just the usual curry I eat all the time, but after that horror show, it was so much better than I remembered. Yeah, I think it's important to remind him that what we ate was not curry. Very good point. That stuff wasn't curry. It was a biological weapon. Yosuke looks slightly green. Seriously though, we should try some curry and see for yourself. Even though the frozen kind tastes so dang good. You enjoyed your idle chat with Yosuke. You feel your relationship with Yosuke has grown stronger. You feel your relationship with Yosuke could become stronger soon. Huh? Whoa, look at the time. We should both be getting home. Oh yeah, mind taking this off my hands? One of the part-timers gave it to me. You received royal jelly from Yosuke. Oh, quite fancy. Well, see ya. Night. You part with Yosuke and go home. Alright, so that's going to wrap up the gameplay portion of today, and bring us on to shuffle time. So, this is actually going to bring us to the first card from the new deck that we shuffled, and I think I've done enough reading from that little paper insert that it came with all those typos in it. So I'm going to be reading the meanings for the tarots from an actual tarot website. So should be a bit higher quality. It is going to be a bit longer though, and so just so I don't have to read through like 2 full paragraphs of text for the upright and reverse positions, I'm going to go ahead and just stick with the one that we get. So it's not so much reading that's like 2 minutes straight of just reading text about tarot meanings. But let's go ahead and see what the first one of the new deck is. So it's going to be the 8 of Wands. And so that means, in the upright position, the image depicted by the 8 of Wands means that the difficulties that are brought by the 7 of Wands are finally over. I didn't realize I had to follow the story and keep up with all of the sequels and spin-offs, and just to understand what this art means. It signifies a strong level of energy, which states that different aspects of your life will be trailblazing. Perhaps important news will be coming on your way, and you may experience a sudden yet steady positive growth. The 8 of Wands meaning may also pertain to your work. There is a chance that the decision that you're waiting for will come your way soon. You need to be patient and just wait for it. So it sounds like my YouTube channel is going to be blowing up soon. When it comes to love, the Eight of Wands meaning pertains to your readiness to be committed on a relationship. However, the card advises you to not force the other party to also be ready on the commitment. Your significant other will soon be ready. Forcing things to happen may affect the result negatively. In terms of finances, it appears like this is not the best time to make hasty investment. Just like in your love aspect, we advise you to be patient. Save your money and wait for the perfect time to invest. All things that you fought for are building in momentum. Where you didn't see progress earlier, you'll soon discover that they paved the way of the coming wave of action. All right, so, sounds like things will be picking up, but don't rush it. Just go with the momentum and enjoy it. So that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for today. Thank you guys for watching. And quick updates on the format of the stream. So I adjusted the camera, I increased the saturation, so hopefully it's looking a bit better. I wouldn't be surprised if I continue tinkering with it a little bit over the next few days before just settling into the final configuration for the picture quality. But also, I've increased the audio of both the microphone and the gameplay. So if the mixing is correct, is like appropriate, and it's not too quiet, I think I'll probably go ahead and stick with this setup moving forward. This way, I don't have to manually increase the volume in the editing software afterwards, which I'm a bit hesitant about doing that because if you increase the volume too much, after it's recorded, then that's where you kind of get to where the audio is getting blown out and everything. But I increased the gain on the audio interface, that the actual hardware that records it. So it should still be high quality, but still increase the volume without it being distorted at all. So feel free to let me know if this is working. Otherwise, I'll make some adjustments before settling into what I do moving forward. By the way, thank you guys for watching, commenting. Let me know of any improvements I can make to the stream. Some of them are stuff that I definitely should have noticed myself, but I'm very appreciative of you guys pointing it out. And even if it's somewhat a little bit rude, feel free to let me know. You've been very kind on the way you phrased it so far, which also appreciate, but not necessary. But thank you. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for today, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow.